guys, welcome to another episode of Convo Corner, where the people are given a platform to speak their mind, what troubles them, and to seek solutions to their questions. I am Miraba Lydia. Drug abuse is an issue that is affecting many people around the world. It has devastating effects towards the individual and also the family at large. In the previous video, we talked about some of the reasons why people do abuse drugs. So we are going to continue today's video with giving you some of the most commonly abused drugs, and also the tips on how one can overcome drug abuse. And to help me delve into this topic is my guest. And without further ado, I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello guys, I'm Victorious.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
So as you've heard, we're going to discuss about the most commonly abused drugs, and also to see ways in which somebody can overcome drug abuse or drug addiction.
Okay.
So what are these commonly abused drugs that you know?
I think so. The one that is most commonly abused here in our country is alcohol.
Yeah.
And in alcohol, I don't know if also the illicit one, they fall under
The
that
illicit one, the illicit brew.
They don't know if they also fall into that category, because I think so that one is the most abused, leave alone the legal alcohol. Because majority of let's say the gentlemen men, they abuse that
illicit brew,
yeah.
Like changa, muratina.
And the research was done I think so last month, that people in Murang'a County, they are really using those brews,
illicit brew, because
sometimes it's cheaper than the legal one, and it's pocket friendly, if we can call it that. And I think so it's a very abused drug here in our country.
Yeah, it is. The illicit brew, yes, it is cheap, but it also has, as I said in the introduction, that they usually have devastating effects. For instance, in our country, it's not once or twice or thrice that people have lost their sight because of taking the illicit brew. You don't know how this the illicit alcohol is being prepared. You don't know, yeah. Or even if not not even losing their eyesight, some have even their livers collapse because of the same. Because the people who are brewing this,
I think so what they do is that aka kitu kana kubebanga haraka, because for a very small tot it goes for
100 bob.
I don't know actually. I don't know the price, but ako katoto kamoja it's very powerful. So I think so what they do, Kenya kimenyimwa kwa the expensive,
so they put it in excess
ndio ikubambe, unaona ndio ubebe haraka. So wewe unafurahi, but inside you it's damaging you. So most of the people like things like changa, like busa, like muratina. But you see, if I'd say about muratina and busa, these ones that are traditionally made, they are not that much bad, but compared to changa, because I think so for muratina, I think so it's better even than alcohol, the wines and spirits. I think so it's better.
Because for busa, I saw it somewhere a while back when I was in the village. They put, I don't know, it is this the unga, no,
unga ugali.
Yes, maize flour. Yes, maize flour, and then I don't know, it's fermented, and then after being fermented, now they put some like a big something like a tray on fire, so it is fermented. Then they put that unga now there. Then they turn. I guess no, they do that first before they ferment it. They prepare that thing first, then they ferment it, and then I guess after 2 to 3 days it becomes chana or something. No, busa.
So I guess for the cases of easy illicit illicit hizo zimekuwa more in our country, so people indulge in that and it is harming them. Not saying that any alcohol is safe, but true. That one is worse than the one that is sold to you from the counter.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true. Because their content, they are not maybe nation or something.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so another thing, most people like abuse in our country is marijuana, marijuana or banga. So, you know, there was a trend like people used to sing even about bang, and I think young people took it wrongly. Like they saw it is always good to use it, and they don't see a problem in it. But I don't think there's any drug that you can use without it having an effect. So, because for me, I was thinking, there's somebody who was telling a story when we were young. Like the first time they used to bang, guess what happened to them? So you see, the sky is blue. The sky is blue. You know. Now we were seated like this. Okay, he was seated down. So the sky is up there, and he's seated there. You know, he was running to the ground. He was saying that the sky is coming down. It is falling. Now it wants to crush him. You see, so definitely it corrupts your
mind.
Your mind, you know. True. And using it in the long run, I know it also has effects. Definitely it does.
I believe it has because I have seen family members fall into the traps of bang, acting weirdly.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes, even when you're not high, you start just acting weirdly.
Even your character just changes, you know.
Just starts changing, yeah. So I don't think so. It's a good thing, you know. When you're taking it, you might be deceived. Yeah, that it does not have any sijui aina it is kuna medication hapo, so it's not a good thing to use even among the youth, which is on the rise. Another drug is tobacco. Tobacco can be non-smoked. Tobacco can be used as nicotine in cigarettes, and also in what do we call them, vapes. So you can choose to smoke.
Is cigarette tobacco?
No.
Okay.
I don't know, but I think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's tobacco.
Oh, no. Okay, but we
because the effects that it's, you know, even our great grandmothers used tobacco.
Yeah, they did.
Even kuna watu tu
they're sniffing tobacco itself.
Yeah, even kuweka hapa hivi. But the effect that I see with Kuber is not the effect I see with those old women. Yeah, so I don't think so it's the same thing. Maybe people can tell us out there, Kion, this is your time to shine. Tell us if they are the same. So for tobacco, there is cigarettes, there are cigars. Yeah. So, and it also has a lot of effects because it damages your lungs. It's inaharibu meno sana, and also the lips. People don't know that because haujaona msi ako na lips the black.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tobacco. So it's a very ugly. I think so that's the ugliest drug that I've ever seen because it really damages you. Yani kitu inakufanya lips zikuwe black, surely lips are meant to be attractive. So it comes in many forms. Tobacco, it comes in many forms. Yeah, so
so there also people who sniff glue, the glue, and also nowadays they say that, I don't know, that glue is mixed with jet fuel so that people may feel high. But let me ask.
So glue who kwa nini? Actually, it's before your jet fuel.
See, I think it is just the synthetic glue yenye inatumika tu like when the cobbler is making your shoes. Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
And then maybe now after that they put that jet fuel to make them stimulate kabisa to become high. But it has effect, you know. It has effects. And maybe that the teeth, maybe, and then also for those people who sniff glue, it's like there is loss of appetite also, and also they drink a lot of water. I guess they just feel so thirsty and they want to drink water. They want to drink water. Definitely, in the long run, it's not something.
But I guess
so good.
even for other drugs, you always feel thirsty.
Oh,
yeah. Even for weed, you always feel thirsty.
Seriously?
Yeah. For weed, it comes with thirst and hunger.
Oh.
Yeah, unaweza kunywa maji sana.
Oh.
And it can really trick you to take soft drinks in place of water.
Oh.
Yeah. So uko na soft drink hapo unaweza maliza hata 2 liters. Yeah. So I have never sijai nishinusia glue, but kitambo nikiwa mdogo nilikuwa nadhanianga the normal glue even for books is that one. So I used to nilikuwa niweka kwa sijui niweka kwa mdomo. And nothing happened. So another drug is cat or mira. So it's a leaf, it's a plant, it's grown, it's actually it's a cash crop in Kenya, and it's even exported, I understand. So for the country it brings foreign exchange, but for people then it is not good to use it, because people really embrace it, because it is another drug that you do not become vigorous, you do not become hostile. You know, mira ni drug,
and it is legal, it's already available.
It's readily available, you can plant it, and inanga stress. What to say, inanga stress? Yeah, because you are not hostile. You remember, you know, with alcohol unaweza fight. But now with Mira, it's very rare cases that upate mse amekuwa hostile. But
okay, there was some, I don't know if it is a myth or something. People are saying that if people who chew Mira for quite some time, then I don't know, there's that thing of impotence. Okay. But maybe
ni ukweli pia, because kila drug iko na side effects zake. Ukitumia sana lazima iko na side effects zake. So yeah, Mira is also another drug.
There's also Mira, and in the same family there is Mogoka.
Yeah, it's very different.
The same family.
Because I can understand kuna ingine.
Because I guess the Mira, you chew that custom, you remove the nini, but Mogoka you need the leaves.
There is ya kukula mti, just to meet it, to
see, that is the Mira now,
and this now for the 2 leaves.
The 2 leaves is the Mogoka.
The Mogoka. So yeah, I understand this. Those 2 of them.
And also another thing, another like a drug that is mostly abused, they are cough syrups. Yeah. You know, there are cough syrups that have codeine. Yeah, I understand codeine, I don't know if it's an extract of cocaine or something, but these cough syrups, when you take them in large amounts, you know, you become high because they have codeine. Yeah, so there are those people who like abuse these cough syrups. There are sometimes back even when they in the country they had banned like those cough syrups. They were not available in the market. Ungeenda kuuliza those cough syrups and they are not there, because I don't know if they realized maybe what one wanazitumia sana or what would happen. So those are cough syrups that you need to take them by prescription only. But most people, not most, but there are other people who use it to stimulate themselves, so they take it in large dosages.
Large amounts. Because I remember hata nikiwa high school around 2019, kuna dawa zilikuwa zinabewa kwa chemist. I don't remember the name, but they used to be called mataf-tap. I don't know if I've ever. Okay, I've ever heard the mataf-tap thing, but those ones, I guess. It's medication that is meant for Cosmos. It is you know, the tap thing. It is a medication that is meant for the people who are in psychiatric in mental hospitals. You know, it helps them. But now when you use them for the wrong
purpose, then they make you feel high. You take them in the wrong dosage, like maybe higher than what it is supposed to be in the hospital. Yeah.
Okay. So I've also heard of that. Another thing I think so is cocaine.
Yeah, cocaine.
So cocaine, although it's not, it's rarely, okay, it's not that rare.
But it is, okay, it is like in the coastal regions, it's really available. It is available somehow, though it's expensive.
Yes.
But it is, even there I know, it is there, but kind of expensive. But a lot of people like do abuse cocaine and heroin.
So it's also a drug abused in Kenya, lakini sio hivyo at a large percentage, because sasa when you umesema it's found in coast, then finding it in other regions inakuwa ngumu kidogo. And that means ikikuwa ngumu the rare the drug, the more expensive.
It is expensive.
So hakuna market, wacha tuseme hakuna market, because it becomes expensive. Then it only only a certain type of or a certain class of people. So yeah, they are abused drugs in Kenya, but not that common. Yeah.
There's also brown sugar. There are those. Yes, they are not that common, but there's also brown sugar. Yes, it's also a drug that is usually abused in our country. So, Vicky, at this point, I think that we've quite exhausted some of the commonly most abused drugs in our country. So, I want us to see. Yes, somebody has somebody is into drugs, yeah, right? And it's not the end of everything. It's not the end of him or her. There's always a way out. They can be helped in one way or the other. So I want us to look at how do you overcome drug addiction or drug abuse? Yeah.
Okay.
Now that we've looked at the most commonly abused drugs, I want us to look at how does somebody who is addicted or who does abuse drugs recover, because it's not the end of the road for them. They can still recover and become they stop abusing drugs. So what are some of the things that somebody can do?
The first thing I think so you should do is join a support group. In a support group you can find other people who have also wametoka kwa hizo places that drug abuse and now they are recovering. Now you have people who can feel whatever you're feeling, who can engage with your emotions, hivyo watu wenye wana understand. So enrolling in a support group can really help you, because you will not do it alone. You will do it with others. And the people who are there will know how to treat you, because they have treated other people like you. So joining a support group is important if you want to get out of drug abuse.
It is true. And also people should seek professional help. So this help you can seek it from healthcare provider, maybe a psychiatrist, a specialist who can help maybe understand maybe the underlying issues that are making you to abuse drugs, because we said there are various issues that may prompt somebody to start abusing drugs. Maybe it's the loss of a loved one, maybe it is the loss of a job, maybe it is the pressures of life, financial pressures, maybe it is peer pressure. So this person will help you to know what is make you to abuse drugs, and then from there now you can work on a way that will help you, because those people who abuse drugs, they have their own different reasons why they started abusing drugs. So your therapy might not be somebody else's therapy, your medication maybe not somebody else's medication. So they'll walk with you throughout the journey of recovery.
Another thing is learning coping skills, because now for example, if you're using the drug so that you can cope with stress and anxiety, then the stress will come back, and the anxiety will be back in even a stronger way. So learning something that can keep you away from stress, such as art, you can also try music, you can try writing. So learning something that will keep you away from what you are battling when you are using the drug can really help you.
It's true. Another thing is, you have to change your friends. Yes? Because, for instance, your drug abuse started as a result of peer pressure. Then you want to recover, and yet you're keeping the same friends who are still abusing drugs, then it doesn't make sense. You know, it's like, even if, for example, you are changed a denomination or you are saved, then you have to keep, you leave the friends that you had and start following other friends who will help you in your faith. So the same way with that drug abuse. So you will leave the friends who are making you to abuse drugs and find new friends who are going to encourage you in this journey of recovery. So that is very important, because you will not leave drug addiction then you're keeping the same friends. The friends will be calling you. If it is alcohol, they'll be calling, hey, Yaze, we have something for you this weekend. You know, yes. Even if it's possible, even you just change your number. Change your number and start being a friend.
I think so, friends, you know, friends is, I think so, something that comes automatically, because if you've already said that I will not abuse drugs anymore, and you are so assertive about it, because if you want to stop drugs, you have to be very assertive. You have to learn how to say no. You will be offered. The offers will come. But unajua mabeshti ni wale wataona huyu hata tunamwitana nakata. So sometimes it might be hard for you. You might feel like ni mabeshti wangu tumetoka na wao sijui wapi. But sasa itakuja tu automatically, because when you say no thrice watasema ule achana itakuja tu automatically. You will cut each other off.
But we know of people who just kept the same friends. They went to a rehab center. They kept the same friends and they had a relapse. Like wakarudia to the same, because wale marafiki ni wale. Mtu anaweza offer. Do you know how people are? They will even offer, even if it's alcohol, they bring it to your home. No. Yeah, so
but you have to be very assertive. You have to be very assertive.
So such friends, you just cut them off. You cut them off.
You can cut them off. Me, by there I've kept mine, but I always tell them, by the way, it's up to you to change. Because me, I will always say no. I always say no. So I also preach to them that, you know, it's like time you change, you become grown-ups. One day you'll have a family. Do you want to smoke weed? And also your son is smoking weed. The choice is yours. So yeah, your friends pia ni vizuri kuchange. Another thing is setting realistic goals. When you want to withdraw from drug abuse or drug addiction, you have to set goals. Obviously, utaifanya automatic, but you have to set something that will help you to slowly slip away. So kama you are addicted to cigarettes and you smoke 5, then you can start smoking 4. That way, then you find yourself you're no longer smoking. Or you can start using there's something that is taken when you are withdrawing. I know that for tobacco, there's a certain medication, there are gums that you take for you to withdraw from tobacco. And with that, so wanakuwa wamekuprescribia, this is the amount of gums that you'll take in a day, then the following week you'll start taking this amount. Even so slowly, unapata you are no longer using tobacco, unatumia hizi gums, then after a while you even stop using the gums. So taking realistic goals. Si ati unasema kwanzia, by the way, people usually have this tendency, kwanzia next year misikunywi pombe.
It doesn't work
like that.
It's one step at a time.
Yeah, even New Year does not mean anything. Umelala tu kaamka, it's the same continuation of life. So it doesn't work like that. If you want to stop, then you have to set first of all your mind, and also set goals so that you can stop using that thing.
And also you should have a strong family support system. Like, you know, those people you are accountable to. For example, you know, your family, maybe you stay with them like quite like many hours. So it is very good to be accountable. You have somebody who you'll be accountable to. When you know that, hey, if this person sees me smoking this, or this person sees me doing this, and then I'm accountable to them. And then they just support you throughout your journey. They understand you. You know, they know what maybe they can do. They can help 1, 2, 3. At least having a strong family support system will always help. Yeah.
Also, you can practice mindfulness and meditation. You know, taking time to think about yourself and also your life. Practicing meditation. You know, just stopping everything and just thinking. And also with the technology that there is today, There are apps that can help you with meditation. There are apps that can help you to just sit down and think. So also practicing meditation and mindfulness can help you get away from drug addiction.
That is very true. And also, like just having a positive image of yourself, having high self-esteem will also help you, because we also see that those people who start abusing drugs because they think they're not worth, they're just inferior, so they want to use the drugs so that they can feel, oh, I'm on top of the game. But having that high self-esteem will help you so much in this journey of recovery, because when you have high self-esteem, then you're like, hey, I can do it. Yes, I'm just okay without using drugs. Yes, when you have a high self-esteem, it will help you so much. So we've come to the end of this video. Hope it helped you in one way or the other. And if you know somebody who needs help, you can refer them maybe to a specialist. You can take them to the specialist. You can offer them psychological support. Like what we've talked in the previous video and also this video can help a lot in those people who are battling addiction. So I also want to thank you for the Premier Gang. Thank you for always being there for us, and each and every time we upload a video, at least you're there to watch our video, you're there to share our videos. We thank you very much. So, and if it is your first time watching us, kindly make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit that subscription button, so each and every time we upload a video, you'll be amongst the first people to be notified. So until next time,
Bye.
Bye.